Streaming to over 180 countries around the world.
Getting down and dirty with everything crypto.
Everything crypto. And bringing your daily fix of Web3 analysis and news.
Brought to you by the Crypto Magazine and your hosts,
JChains and Mr. Dude. Buckle up, settle down,
and let's grow.
Boom! Happy Monday, guys. Man, hope you are doing all right. Thanks for holding down the fort on Friday, Mr. Dude, M Kid, Nathan, everybody. Wow, y'all did it. That's the goal. I got to leave Wednesday. I'm going to Salt Lake City for the Karate Combat event. My flight's at 10:30. I don't know how much of the show I'm going to be able to make, so we're going to do that again. But a couple quick things of house cleaning. One, first of all, GM, everybody. Hope you had, again, a wonderful weekend. I certainly did. Went to a wedding in New York with the family. Got one of the best family photos we've ever taken. Let's go. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know we've got M Kid is in the crowd. Man, brother, I hope, not only you, but anybody else that's down in Florida as well. I hope you guys stay safe and stay dry.
Yeah, it's one of those things, it's like, we've been pretty fortunate here in Florida, and every now and then you got to pay the piper, man. It's like, it's anywhere you live in the world, there's always, there's side effects. So hurricane's a side effect. Yeah, just been getting prepped, getting ready. This one looks like it's making a beeline for my house. But
me too, brother. Me too, brother. I am in direct sight.
Yeah. When you see that little line and it's right over your house, I'm like, ooh, that's a little close and personal there. Can't you just go south a little bit by about 500 miles?
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. I'm crazy. I'm riding it out, but I may not be available much this week. I'll say that. Sorry, friends.
Guys, stay safe, please. Literally, from obviously myself. This is JChains, the Web3 Breakfast crew. This is a special show that we do on Monday, powered by Crypto Mag. But I don't think accounts don't matter at this point. I think the whole idea is, guys, stay safe. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please let us know. We understand, what happened in North Carolina, and the federal government's not coming to help. So, if it takes the community effort, guys, let's do what we can to help our brothers and sisters out. So stay safe, guys.
Yeah. And, and the other thing too is the beauty is this, we'll ride it out, whatever the case may be. A few of us may not be here, for the show during the week, but we'll be here in spirit. The blockchain marches on, and you guys are still going to be giving GOTTI away regardless. So, and the only thing that may be different, guys, is the burning. So if I do have Starlink, I do have communications, do have generators, power, all that stuff. So I shouldn't be, but if I am for whatever reason, we will take care of business when we can. Yeah. And especially to all the other people here that are in Florida, especially all my brothers and sisters and friends along the coast, guys. Do what you need to do to probably get out and get to higher ground. So
just do what you can to stay. Board the windows, lock it up, do what you got to do. But with that, kind of being said, and not to be insensitive or anything, like you said, the show goes on, and so we've got the giveaways to do this week. So let me make sure that I handle some business really quick. We want to go up here and post this one up here. So as you guys know, if it is your first time joining us, first off, GM, thank you for being here. We are the Web3 Breakfast. My name is JChains, hosted with my co-host, Mr. Dude. We are, having a great time doing this every Monday. The show powered by Crypto Mag, and so we got one of the best communities in the world. And so what we do every day is we give away some GOTTI based on, this is a new thing we started a few weeks ago, based on the user participation. So the crowd, you guys, the audience here in the Twitter space, it is your job to repost this out, tag your friends, because the more people that get in the space, the more GOTTI we can give away. So for every 100 people, we give away $100 to one person. So it's all part of the 1%. It's our philosophy of kind of moving forward and always being consistent, always being, more productive, trying to be a better individual, a better husband, a better wife, a better friend, a better colleague, whatever it is, right? It's all about 1% consistency every day. And that just plays into the whole thing. So we're the show goes on. So like we said, keep safe to all of our friends in any kind of storms or any kind of tumultuous situations. Just be safe, guys. Anything we can ever do for you, just reach out. But what else do we got? There was something else. We did the giveaway stuff. I think it is into the Jumbotron now. There it is, or the breakfast table, as we like to call it here at Web3 Breakfast. There was another order of business, man, that I'm forgetting right now. Oh, dude, I crushed a trade this weekend. Crushed a Bitcoin long. 42%, baby. Let's go. So that means if you guys follow the afternoon show, you know we're doing that 5K portfolio, the $1,000 extra that we had in stablecoin, we put it in a trade. So now we got $1,400 in our little discretionary fund on our 5K portfolio challenge. So we'll see what happens there. But
do you want to do something ironic?
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you real fast.
Please
I just saw a thing. It says year-to-date returns on Bitcoin. It's up 49.2%. And then you were just talking about 40% up on Bitcoin. I was like, well, shit. So what do we have to complain about, right? I mean, 49% up on the year, not too shabby.
Come on, guys. Like if you're in the stock, like you think about, like most people in crypto are a little bit younger. So think about your dad, your grandpa, your uncles, whatever, that are in the stonks, and they love their 3%. Like, 5% gets them. I mean, that's like a great year, right? And so, we 50% Bitcoin year to date.
Yeah, 49.2%. Gold was up 26.5, and silver was up at 30.6.
Eat your heart out, Peter Schiff.
Yeah, there you go. Outperforming precious metals almost 2-1.
I will say.
So you're saying we don't have to wait for 120% gain? We should take it out before?
I mean, listen.
I think a lot of people in crypto suffer from recency bias. And recency bias, like, you guys are so used to the big gains, but like, even like a 10 or 15%, whatever, like, take your profits and run with it, man.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I even tweeted last night, like when I got back, because I put it on the crypto phone, right, and I had it with me, and that's where I did the trading from. And so when we flew, I didn't pay attention to it, and so when I got back, I was up in that trade. I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Am I going? And I posted, I even tweeted, should I cut this thing loose or should I ride it to Valhalla through the pump? And, I thought to myself, I'm like, you're a bozo, dude. You're up like 40%. Just cut it loose. Like, I bet there's going to be another dip. You might even get a better entry point than what you had, right? Like, who knows? And so I did that. I took the profits, took them way off the table, took the whole thing. And so now we can there'll be another move. It's dipping. I think it was dipping this morning, right? And so, I mean, there's a chance to catch the whole damn thing again. Let's go. That's the beauty of trading, is that it doesn't matter the price. There's just always opportunity.
I'm long on USDC. It's at 0.999, so I'm hoping it'll go back up to $1.
Do you think? There are times where like the stable coins will drop down. We've seen like I think 97 cents is like before there was like an issue, right? Like okay, so say it actually goes to 99 cents like on the dot. So you got 1%. Is that attractive to like a traditional, like a TradFi investor when they're like, I mean, that's a free 1%. That's a slam dunk. That's going to happen. You just put everything into Tether or USDC at 99 cents and you just wait for that 1 cent back or 1%.
You got to be a bot or something. You have to have some. It happens so damn quick, man. You'd have to have like a microtransaction if it's probably gone within a quarter of a second. Oh, it's gone. Ah, shit.
1%. We got it.
If you have like $10 million, if you have $10 million and it goes up 1%, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. A quick little bit of money as something that's super stable and safe.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what we should do is we should start just a specific like hedge fund for that. And so we have to get to like $1 billion TVL so that we can do that. And so what's 1% of $1 billion, you guys? Huh?
It's 100 million, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we put a Billy TVL. We take advantage of that one time. That's 100 milli. Guys, come on, we're cleaning up. Who's in?
And then you could write an entire book how you became a billionaire with a stable coin.
Dude, look, we got the series. We got a series. We got a documentary on Netflix. We got the book. I'll narrate the audio book. Guys, we are going to generate so much more revenue just from the media alone. All you got to do is just send me your crypto. I will put the whole VC thing together. And once we get that Billy, I promise we'll get to work.
We'll have Matthew vetted and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. Just send me the address and I'll send you all my money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and just for safekeeping, make sure to get those private keys over there too.
Yeah. And there's
some of it.
Yeah, and just
if
for
I
the
send
record,
will you send me two?
That's a joke, guys.
I know. I was gonna say, for the record, that before we go any farther, and people are sitting there thinking, like, wait a second, like that's not what you're supposed to do in crypto, right? Like, absolutely, that was just a joke. That was a little satire for your Monday morning, little warming the crowd up, getting that heart rate going. I hope that you guys are smashing the like, hitting the heart, doing the things that you got to do to make sure that more people find out about the Web3 Breakfast, crypto market movers and updates, powered by Crypto Mag. Music is not. Well, we're done with the music. We'll keep that. We'll take that off now. But I do like putting that on there. I think it makes the most sense so people understand what's happening. What do you guys think? Do you enjoy the music?
I love it, man. As long as it's not P Diddy, because I get shivers and then flashbacks to baby oil and shit, and then it's just like, oh god.
Flashbacks?
Yeah, I like the first 15 minutes before you guys start. I'm just kind of working away, listening, jamming to the music, so it's nice.
Yeah, heck yeah. If
Yeah,
if you got any
I dance.
the whole point. Well, go ahead, Gringo.
Oh no, I was gonna say I danced for the first 15 minutes.
Hell yeah.
No one sees that. Yeah.
So
thanks.
the goal, I think what we need to do is, because it would be better, like it's fun to be able to listen to music that we all know or whatever. The problem is that it's limiting, right? Only people in the space can watch it. We can't start the stream early, so people that watch the live stream, they don't get to listen and enjoy the music as well. And so I think maybe at some point, what we should probably do is shift over to a Web3 music focus, so that we are able to not worry about licensing and all that kind of stuff, so everybody can enjoy the music. Plus, it gives an opportunity to collaborate with whether they're Web3 artists and musicians, all that stuff. So we could put up, up onto the breakfast table, or as a however we need to put it up there. But we could start to advertise those songs, so that if you guys liked what you were hearing, you could go on and then mint a copy of it, or however the musician publishes their music, whatever. This way we could learn more about Web3 music, or maybe do it like once a week, so it's not every day, so that it's probably gonna be hard to find that many songs to keep it.
Maybe on Tuesdays you can do that, because we have the NFT Tuesdays.
Mike, you're smart. That's why he gets the big bucks here.
Hey, because if you have an NFT that makes sound, that's even better, right?
As soon as you said smart, I just thought of the Homer Simpson thing. SMRT.
Yeah, so let's think about that. Probably not this week. Maybe next week we could line that up. And we know like plenty of Web3 musicians. I mean, Mr. D, you were talking about maybe getting Spotty one day. We could definitely get Nessie. We could get a ton of musicians to do that. That would be fun. Let's work on that. If you guys know some Web3 musicians that like have some really good songs that need a little exposure, get at us. You send it to the Web3 Breakfast Club account, or you can send it to me. I'm JChains. You can send it to Mr. Dude if you want. I'm not even up on stage, am I? No, that's all right.
But yet we can still hear you.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, it's spooky October.
Yeah,
so there we go.
Speaking of October, spooky season, Halloween at the end of the month, but it's supposed to be October. We can talk about some Halloween themed stuff in a minute here, but what do you guys think? Where's the market going? Why is it not turbo ripping? Why are we not in the 70s yet, or even the 80s?
You answered it, my friend.
Oh, yeah?
What do they call it? Trick or treat?
Mm.
So we got the trick part right now, and we're just waiting for the treat.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
I think October might be green, but I don't think it's going to be like as much of a percentage as everybody's hoping. I think we're going to slowly start wrapping up. I really think that election is going to have some serious volatility.
Yeah, it might not take off till after the election. It just feels different now with Wall Street. This is the first cycle Wall Street's openly in crypto, so it just seems like they could keep going sideways and just keep accumulating. But we'll see.
It's interesting that you say that.
Super volatile.
Yeah, and I'm starting to maybe think that there is some validity to that. And I would say that because we know unequivocally that, with the exception of people like us, retail is not in. And retail doesn't quite have the money yet. They just saw their first rate cut. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more, but the money's not there quite yet. So what's it going to take, right? And it's going to, like we said, it's going to be this. We've been saying this bull run is going to be largely fueled by institutional activity, and if they are going to wait until after the election, which, by the way, doesn't it seem, let's see, like it just happened all of a sudden that now we're within 30 days of the election? You know, it's, if you think of it in your mind, it was like, you know, you think like, oh, that's months ago. Like we have months to go, but no, we have less than 30 days now. And so I think a lot of us are saying, thank God, like I'm done with, you know, the ads and the garbage and the yeah, you know. Let's just get back to
either
normal
way,
life.
let's get it over with, right?
Exactly.
Either way, let's just get this done.
Like, it's so funny that like most people feel that way. Like by the time you get to it, you're like, like I don't want to see another political ad. I don't really care about another debate. Like I just want it all to be over so we can just go back to what seems like normal life, where we don't give a shit about this stuff, you know, except for every 3 years.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
It's not going to end. Because if a certain person gets elected, it is going to be nonstop talk about what they're going to be doing and how things are going to be changing for the next until they take office in January. So it's going to be, it'll be nonstop politics. You're like, well, where's Santa Claus? You know, and you'll be, you know, hearing about the Orange Man. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, but we definitely have, I agree with what you guys are saying. We have a unique variable of a huge political, you know, election coming up here that has had more focus with crypto than any other political event we've ever had in the space.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's an interesting variable. So, yeah, maybe it gets delayed.
So plus this is the first year in however many years, definitely throughout like our whole like crypto cycle, like we're having like terrible natural disasters now, right? So a lot of attention, rightfully so, needs to be not on crypto and on, I guess, like human lives and like rebuilding. Like think of the millions of people, which is essentially like millions of dollars that aren't going to get into crypto because like they got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. So what's it going to take then? I mean, just a few more months, a few more rate cuts, stimmies.
Yeah.
Still some stimmies, maybe.
I think it takes,
some crazy event that we could never predict is going to probably trigger it. I mean, it's always some stupid thing that's just going to be, you know, that does was it Elon Musk talking about Doge again, you know, with Tesla?
Yeah, fair. Or it's like Michael Saylor coming out and being like, oh, the government's not doing anything, so I'm going to give everyone $750 in Bitcoin. Here's some actual money that'll do something for you.
Or BlackRock and JP Morgan coming out saying everybody needs to get Bitcoin, you know.
Yeah.
No idea.
Dude, you know what I can't wait to see? I can't wait to see this in this El Salvador experiment. They've been buying 1 Bitcoin a day, and when Bitcoins are like, you know, 100,000, and like the whole IMF now is trying to come after them by telling them not to have, like, their people have exposure to Bitcoin. Can you imagine when like Bitcoin's over 100K and this country's like one of the richest countries now?
So they're just going to keep buying no matter what the price is?
Yeah, so they're buying 1 Bitcoin a day. It's going into their treasury, and it's they're saying that they're not going to spend. It's not to be used for short-term investments.
Wouldn't it be like more advantageous to hire someone that would like strategically buy so that you wouldn't get like wrecked?
They probably have
It's only a percentage of their
Hey,
actual.
whoa, hey. Just kidding. There's just like 4 people talking at one time. Go ahead.
I was just saying they're only using a small percentage of their actual income coming out.
Who else was saying something there?
I was just saying maybe they're asking one of the Saudi princes to buy for them.
I don't know. I love Bukele, man. I think he's doing a great job. I hope they become an example for the world. I mean, I'm really rooting for him. But the IMF is very powerful. As long as they don't take those loans from the IMF, I think they might pull it off.
Well, what other currency, if you think about it, for an actual currency, is up 49.2% on the year. So, I mean, how much risk are you really taking with Bitcoin? I mean, you buy it at this price, what's it going to be up in 12 months or 18 months or 24 months? You're probably going to be up, maybe up that percentage again. So from a currency aspect, it's a fantastic currency. Because what other fucking currency is going up 49.2% a year? Everything's going down 5, 10, 15% a year with inflation.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I would just do like a big buy now. That's what I would do, so that you're not spending over 100,000 per piece. That's just me, though. But you know, I'm not a country and I don't have, you know, probably the same economic stimulus that they do.
Well, then back to what you were talking about earlier, this adds a whole new dynamic. If you have countries starting to buy Bitcoin, then maybe we just have this continuous pressure up, and there isn't any type of
I'm telling you.
cataclysmic event to start a bull run that we just look like, oh shit, 6 months from now it's up another 49%.
Yeah,
You know, but
like
it's
the bull
going
run
up.
of all bull runs. Like, you know, this has been said for what I feel like it's several years now, is that, you know, this bull run is going to be like, you know, crypto or blockchain, all that stuff is the largest transformation of wealth in the history of humankind, right? But this is supposed to be like the bull run of all bull runs, the one of, you know, epic proportions, if you will. And we have spoken on the Web3 Breakfast before. Like, if you look at 1988 to 2000, the US stock market went on a 12-year bull run. And as you see, you know, an industry mature, and let's talk about what, you know, what Trump, Kennedy had both said in Nashville, and kind of, you know, as things maybe progress and move forward, if we are seeing other countries now adopt saying we're buying 1 Bitcoin every day, you will start to see a supply shock there pretty soon, right? The king moves,
But
man.
bigger countries won't be buying 1 Bitcoin a day. Theyll buy like 1,000 Bitcoin a day. You know,
they're going to
talk about
like
countries. It's $60,000 for a country. You know, try not to laugh. I mean, there's people that I know that are buying 1 Bitcoin a day. But
right.
You're going to have. Can you imagine what that could trigger? I mean, it's just insane. Get 2 or 3 or 4 big countries buying 2, 3, 4, 500 Bitcoin a day. I mean, my God.
I mean, literally, I don't even know if the supply could handle that, to be honest with you. Like, is there even enough for sale for that? Minus, like, you know.
Oh, there is. The price just keeps continuing going up. You just get less and less percentage. I mean, it's built in. I mean,
at some
and
point,
remember,
people
Bitcoin
will just. But at some point, buttholes are going to pucker up, and that Bitcoin is going to go off the market because people are going to see what is going to happen.
Bitcoin's not DeFi. So a lot of us DeFi guys, you have to buy the tokens off the market at a specific price because that's what the pool determines. Bitcoin is determined by whatever somebody wants to put in exchange for a price. So if everybody says, no, we're now going to sell Bitcoin for $100,000, well, you're all of a sudden at 60,000. Now you're topping out at 100,000 in a very quick period of time. So DeFi and centralized exchanges, and you know, is a different animal. So you could
by the way, Bitcoin DeFi is coming. So
BlackRock's last buy, I think they bought more Bitcoin than all that was mined in September.
They have what, like 12% of Bitcoin? Isn't that right?
No, I think they said it's less 3, but you're probably right.
Yeah,
probably about 12.
All of Wall Street's like 4.5 right now, but like we talked about last time, that's what they're reporting they have. You know, that's just the ETFs. What do the individual executives hold? What do their friends hold? We don't really know. So it's a really interesting time. Oh, and by the way, Bitcoin DeFi is getting closer, just so everyone knows. I think it's going to pop out of nowhere, and it's just going to catch everyone by surprise.
Thursday. So really quick, let's refresh me really quick, because Thursday, I think I put RWAs, just not paying attention to that. And then this morning I was thinking like, oh, shoot, we're supposed to talk about something with Bitcoin on Thursday, right? It was like,
I think we talked about with Justin with the fractal Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know, if this hurricane doesn't hit, or if, you know, I don't know if I'll make it Thursday. Hopefully I'll be able to pop in, but yeah, fractal Bitcoin has some interesting stuff. But you know, my favorite protocol on Bitcoin is stamps. You know, SRC20, SRC721 for the NFTs. They are the most immutable assets in history. You know, like, because the way ordinals are stored, they're stored in the witness data, which could technically, the Bitcoin developers wanted, they could be like, yeah, we're going to get rid of ordinals and runes, but why would they? There's no financial incentive, and that would be a nightmare. But stamps is forever. So that's a different protocol. I really love stamps, but yeah, fractal Bitcoin, it feels like Wall Street, and that is going to be a big use case for DeFi on Bitcoin because it's the Unisat team. And I think Justin had mentioned that before as well. So I'll try to be there Thursday. I'd love to talk more about it.
All right, perfect, man. Yeah, and either way, if you don't, we can absolutely postpone that to next week when hopefully things have chilled out for you. But definitely,
I'll let you guys know. You know, I'd love to be here. If things get crazy, that's the other thing too. I have an insurance background, So if this storm hits, I may go make a real quick chunk of fiat and just throw it in the market. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I love being here, so I'll do what I can.
Absolutely, brother. But that would be, I mean, the timing on that, would be perfect to use the opportunity to make some shekels and throw them in the market right before it goes parabolic.
Yeah, that's the idea. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I'd love to be here. We'll see. I'll let you know.
For sure. All right, we'll keep you guys posted about Thursday, but today is Monday. That means that we are talking about the crypto markets, seeing what is going to happen this week. Do we have any big news, any speeches, any numbers coming out?
All right. I think I saw you posted, JChains, about the UAE. No taxes on crypto. That is massive.
Come on. If this country doesn't get their stuff together, there's going to be a lot of people going to the UAE. And it is going to be a crypto mega hub. That is what would happen if all the brightest just said, you know what, this ain't even worth it. I'm not going to run this business here. I'm not going to personally invest here. I'm not doing any of this here because they are just stifling and forcing it out.
Well, they just pretty much trumped everything. Hence the irony of the word Trump. How could the United States be the leader in cryptocurrency if we're going to be paying capital gains of 20, 25, 30%? I mean, it just won't work. So we're going to have, why can't, no tax on tips? How about no tax on crypto?
Let's start the movement.
Just saying.
They're like fair points, but like, I don't know if we can see a mass exodus of like Western culture into like the UAE,
I mean, if you
North America's not known for like conforming, and they're gonna say like, you better fucking conform.
Nope, this is what we're doing. We are now starting the coalition for the no taxes on crypto. That's the Web3 Breakfast Club's new mission in life, is to bring awareness to no taxes.
Where's Nathan? Print it, Nathan. Print it.
Yeah, and sorry, Mr. Dude.
Hold on. We gotta get something out of the air here.
Yeah,
they're gonna need that 30% to send to Ukraine.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna have to have that.
Yeah, it's not going to North Carolina. We know that.
Oh my God, isn't that so?
And I was gonna say, the UAE, no topless Mr. Dude in his thong on the beach either. You're gonna get under Sharia law.
That's why I said
get yourself in trouble there.
You're gonna get him a man burkini.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm wearing under that?
You can wear nothing under it, I think, as long as you're covered up.
Feel free to make fun of me when I have a fucking 800-pound tiger walking with me.
Like Mike Tyson.
Oh man, I don't know. Like when I do go over to Dubai, I'm just not really interested. So first off, I don't like cats anyway. But I am never going to be one of those guys that gets the photos with the lions because first off, I'm allergic to cats. I don't like them. And I would just probably piss off the cat because I hate him so much mentally that it would just maul me. And so.
Yeah, they can sense the hate. They can sense the bigotry.
Dude, listen,
the cat.
That hatred is it goes back and forth. Cats hate me. I hate them. I am allergic to them. So like they inherently are like trying to kill me when I'm in their presence with their dander. And so with that being said, I hate them back because they hate me. And
see, me too. Like but I wonder if it's actually the same, like with a tiger or like a house cat.
Dude, well, house
I'll
cats.
Be sad. Like,
dude, house cats do this.
I have a big tiger tattoo, and I want to have a picture with a tiger, and hopefully it's not my last picture ever. But like, I'll be sad if I get itchy eyes and stuff. I might have to get a cover up.
See, now that's the thing. It's like cats, like for whatever reason, like they sense that I just despise them, right? And so they come up to me and they like rub on my legs and they do their little humpback and they're purring. It's like, get away from me, please, because I'm gonna have itchy eyes. I'm not gonna be able to breathe, and I don't like that. And then obviously like there comes a little bit of shoving. And so if like a tiger does this and I got to be like, yo, bro, what did I tell you? Get away from me. Then I'm going to get mauled.
No, we could say, I was going to say something. We were going to say, JChains is a kind of certain hater, but we don't want to say that. So it's a family show. Never mind. We digress.
Yeah, that was good though. I like where you were going with that. I see we got a hand here. What's up, Casper? GM. And
Casper ghosted.
Casper the Ghost. Well, here you go. Guys, it's a good time to remind you, if you want to come up and chat and be a part of the conversation, all you got to do is raise your hand to be a part of this conversation. I see Casper just came off mute. Go for it, bro.
Sorry, Casper, that's just not going to work.
I'm not really sure what that was about. I think it was loud.
Sounded
Right
like
off
a
the
little
rip.
bit of sounded like a little bit of rickshaw in the background there. So
That was super loud, like all of a sudden. Thank God I wasn't wearing headphones. If you guys are wearing headphones, I'm really sorry. Smash a like, hit the heart, do all that stuff for your eardrums because they were just blown out. I see we got UV. What's up, UV?
Hello, guys. I want to know the current situation of Middle East crisis. What is the effect on cryptocurrency? And good news, EU remove tax on crypto. What is your opinion about it? Can you explain it?
I didn't quite catch it.
Yes.
I think you said if you remove the tax on crypto, what would happen? Simple terms is you get to keep more of your money.
Yeah.
That would be the end all.
Whoa. You mean you don't want to feed the war machine, bro? You don't want to feed the lobbyists, bro?
It's taxes is one thing, right? If it's actually being used for infrastructure and development and and helping an economy grow and protecting you so you don't get bombed in the middle of the night, there's real reasons for government, but when there's tremendous amount of waste and when you see people hurting. Yeah. And they're not getting help, then you have some questions to ask, like, what do you guys do with this money?
Yeah, all of our roads are terrible here. As someone who frequently road trips and travels to cities all over this country quite extensively and quite a bit, the infrastructure in this country is crumbling. We see that. And, the fact that we're continuing to question why we're not helping take care of our own, country here is a challenge. I feel like with crypto, and this is how we're going to turn this conversation full circle, is that with crypto, and if we shift over to the blockchain, as a society, we can start to be a little bit more transparent. So we can know where these monies go. So if we do have to continue to pay taxes, if we have to pay the tax man for things, if it doesn't become a consumption tax, if it doesn't become something that benefits your local, where you happen to reside and not elsewhere, that would be something that would be beneficial, right? Because then you could figure out exactly where those dollars are going and how they're helping people versus just figuring out what is happening. Because that's
you can still have all the you can still have all the KYC, you can still have all the type of stuff, the offboarding of your cryptocurrency in, or onboarding, and you don't have to pay taxes. I mean, it would just be used. We're like, well, hey, this guy's got $37 million, he just did in the last month. Then you may be able to ask some questions. But for the average person, it's putting out $5,000, $10,000, $3,000 here and there. Why? Just let them keep their money, because all that money, you got to think about it. All that money, it then goes back into your economy. Because I know you crypto people, you guys love to spend money like it's like water.
Especially when you get those
it
profits,
goes right
man.
back into your local economies, your local governments. Think about all the stuff, all the charity, all the stuff you can do. Goes into real estate. Think about it. Even probably goes into some into the stock market.
Dude, I cannot wait to go to my local Lamborghini charity and make a fat deposit after this bull run.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see, speaking of, I don't know why the Lamborghini reminded me. And I do not wish harm on anybody, obviously. But, everybody sees like the videos of that guy, Jack Dodry or whatever, however you say his last name, where he like goes up to people and like messes with them in a mall. But then his security's there to like keep him safe. Like he's just a douche at the end of the day. He's permanently banned on Twitch now, thank God, because he wrecked his McLaren with his buddy filming in the car or whatever, but like still made him film like while he was bleeding. Like that guy. Anyway, did you guys see that this weekend? That was wild.
Yeah, that was wild. Just like live streaming your near-death experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Beeple's piece on that?
No.
like peak influencer culture. I forget. It's funny. Look up Beeple's piece he did on Jack Doherty. It's pretty funny.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, that guy wouldn't want to try too much of that here in Florida with castle laws, because there's some things you could do if you feel like you're getting attacked or physically assaulted. Man, you got a lot of people with concealed carry here. Yeah, you may piss off the wrong person one time, and that's it. Game over. Yeah, not a wise idea to attack people or pretend like you're attacking somebody or
Was it him who got punched out that one time?
I believe so.
There's like at a party they were dressed in like neon clothes or something, and like one guy just like boom, just nailed him right in the face and knocked him right out.
Like
It was a good one.
No, the neon party thing, I believe, was like his friends and his security guy like knocked out like some other dude.
Okay.
But there
Maybe
was some guy that recently, I think it was like a rapper dude, like just like walked over and just like blasted him in the face, and then they kicked him out of the house. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it was.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious, man. I actually saw, so just because you speaking of rappers, I was watching this like just this stupid little video, and it was these like kids and their mom, and the mom is pranking them, right? So she's like sitting them down, like, hey, like, I'm so sorry, like I'm having an affair on your dad. Like the guy is here, and the kids are just like what the fuck, like what about dad? And she's just like kind of playing it off. She's like, yeah, like he's here, like his name is Curtis, like I want you to meet Curtis. And out walks fucking 50 Cent. And the kids are just went from like being anti like the cheating to like, whoa, it's 50 Cent, like wow, like you made like yeah, cheating on dad with Curtis Jackson, like holy shit. Just like this, just so wild. They're like, I'm not totally cool.
That's so wild.
So the lesson you learn is it's not the cheating that's the problem, it's who you're cheating with.
It's the bank account that matters.
That is one of those lessons in life that shouldn't have to give people. My God, that's terrible advice, guys.
There's a loss for words.
Can I just say something real fast? I looked up, and we have 662 people, 670 people, and there's a little flame. Is that new? I don't remember the burning flame.
Ooh, that must mean the space must be hot.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Ooh,
it's like I mean, it gives me inspiration to burn our
we don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn.
Let's go. Hey, that's no. I don't think I've seen that before.
Expensive here, man. You guys are gonna get. We keep $600. That's $600 in Gotti that's coming out. My God, and double burn. We $1,200.
My goodness,
Gotti burn.
That's hey, you know what? That's a good time to remind everybody because I don't think there was not 600 people the last time we talked about this. Yeah, thank you for saying something. Yeah, we got to make sure that you guys repost the space out. There is 600. Let's get the official number here. It says 665 at the moment, plus 665. So Anyway, yeah. If you get over 700 people, we'll give over $700. We'll give $700 away to $100 to 7 people. That's the math on that. Sometimes I mess the math up. It's like moon math.
That would be a record.
Yeah,
record, right? I don't think we've ever given $700 away.
500 is the most I think we've ever given away. So
look at this.
We're
say we're giveaway. I just watched it shoot up. 35 people came in. People are listening on the outside. Like, giveaway.
Yeah, so touching on that, so Crypto Mag does obviously all of the marketing for like this specific show, right? And then Jay and I are fortunate to like see runoff, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of people coming back. So I mentioned it on Friday, Jay, and we were talking like we basically interviewed MKid and Nathan on Friday.
Nice.
We talked to like them. Gringo asked them a bunch of questions. They kind of gave like detailed, backstory on who they are, kind of where they came from, and their steps to like today. So the Crypto Mag has over 70,000 active subscribers, like for the magazine itself. Then Crypto Mag, their email marketing campaign, has over 3 million email addresses. Like who knows how many of them open it, right? But like let's just say even 10% of them open it, and they will see what's happening, marketing for this exact space. So when we see these huge spikes on Mondays, like I know there are people out there who can bot a space. It's so freaking easy, but having 3 million email subscribers helps us not do any of that shit.
That's incredible. And can I say something for a second there, just to be truthful and honest? When you said 3 million people, my butt puckered just a little bit because I'm thinking, holy shit. Hey, Jay, we're going to be sitting here. We have our next 2,973 winners.
Imagine trying to read out all those bot names too. Me, beep, beep.
Oh, God.
I think we'll have to I think we'll have to do a limit. So we'll just, just to keep, I think we'll cap out at 1,000 if we get to that point, and then we'll talk about it.
That's actually
and then
a
if
good
everybody
number,
can
too.
get Gotti a little bit higher in price, then we can, increase.
Yeah. We need some. Yeah, we need some.
Could you imagine what the price would be?
If everybody just bought one, just go buy one Gotti token.
Yeah, there's only 343 left. That's it. My God, guys, we get about 10 people buying, and the price will probably go up about 30%. We're crazy like that.
It's crazy like that. Plus, honestly, it's the road. You guys are like, we call it the Gotti Inferno. You're on the road to 600 times more rare than Bitcoin. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've hit 551 something. Our total supply is 38,000, like 80 tokens. We're about ready, probably within the next few days here, just with the community doing everything they're doing and all these giveaways. We're probably going to go into the 37,000 total supply range, which is insane.
I like that. It's like it's online with NFTs, right? And if you think about it, and this is probably a discussion that we can have some Tuesday as well, is when you really want to slice and dice all of this, NFTs potentially could be worth more than a crypto coin just on the sheer rarity alone, right? Most collections, 10,000. Some obviously are more, some are far less. But there's a token attached with an image, right? Like that's the whole idea of what that NFT is right now. And it could be an image that says you are the deed owner to a house. It could be the image to your gym because it's just your gym membership card. All these things, right? There's a lot of different things that NFTs could be.
Ooh, that would be cool. Gym membership months. Imagine like you could get so you sign up for Lifetime Fitness today, Jay, and they're like, cool, we're gonna do your body fat. We're gonna like take a before pic. It'd be pretty cool if they could then, on a yearly when you get updated, like get a new picture. So you have like before.
Yeah, you get an NFT
you
and
like
it
see
shows
progress pics.
Yeah, it's awesome. Be a big old fat fuck in the first one, and then you look like an Ethiopian anorexic by the time, but all buff.
Yeah,
buffed. Definitely.
I'm a starving artist.
Dude, so like I love that. Like, the whole idea of like how some of these gyms do things differently. And like, having some kind of, NFT blockchain iteration to your card with your progress of what you looked like, when you took your membership photo versus what you want to look like now. And maybe it is a full body scan, so you can see progress in other areas other than just like your cheeks and your neck or whatever. But that's pretty cool concept. And then you could take that further where, you got the gyms that do the whole thing where your activity level is what powers the gym, but it also, it turns into your activity level is, how much you earn, it's a workout to earn kind of thing that helps power the gym. All sorts of things, guys. Like
that's like Steppen app. That's crypto based. I think you're in crypto by exercising, I believe. That's an interesting project.
Steppen is one of those ones I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, to be honest. I just heard about it. So tell me about it. What do you want to? Yeah.
So like early on, it was good, and then the problem was that the price of Solana went up, and this is like when I had my last channel, Meta Money. We were doing that, and it got to the point where we spent $15,000 on these fucking shoes for Steppen. Never saw the ROI because it just like nuked at some point, like after the money had been spent on the shoes, and so. That was one that, we had gotten toasted on that show. And at the probably current price, it may be better. It may be something that you could see that, that momentum swing up. But, the whole move to earn, play to earn, this to earn, all that kind of stuff, it's a work in progress because it requires new users, right? That's the model, is that it always requires a new user in order to pay the rewards to the older users. And if you don't have that influx in attention always, at some point you dinosaur tail out and then the rewards become not enough for people to stick around and then it dries up.
Exercise Ponzi, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, like you can't rug yourself. And that's the whole goal is like, even if like, you earn a couple bucks here and there and you earn some leaderboard status here and there, at the end of the day, like if you made yourself fit, like use my karate combat fight as an example, right? Like I didn't win the fight. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not actually a professional. I am a professional fighter. I have a card for it, but that's not my career. So I'm not dependent on those wins in order for me to survive, right? So I don't actually care. But at the end of the day, I lost 40 pounds. This is what I love to say. This is my new motto. I went from fat to fit into the pit. Let's get it. Like that was me, right? Like 40 pounds I lost. And so like no matter what happens, I lost that fight. I don't care. I won life because I got healthy. I made some drastic life changes that are ultimately going to make me live on this planet longer. That win, lose, or draw in that fight didn't matter. I'm better off for it. And so like it's same kind of thing with like the step, and like your rewards may dinosaur tail out. You could actually just turn the app off and go for a run, and guess what? You're going to get healthy. But you could earn some coin in the ecosystem in the interim. And so like I
guess for some people it's the kickstart they need, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Like it's the incentivization, monetization, tokenization, right? Like that's getting into this ecosystem. At some point, it could be the app that changes life. You know, like we're one app away from mass adoption hitting, you know, everybody on their phone.
I'm really curious of like how long before we're in the position, because I forget, I was at some mall and I downloaded an app, and as we were walking through the mall, we got coupons as we pass the different stores. And I'm just wondering how much longer before that bridge. So you're at the mall, you have your phone on, you have your location setting on, and you're getting airdrop like an NFT coupon or something. I think retail branching over, and there's no way to scam it. Because if you're actually getting an NFT based upon proximity, and you have whatever wallet, whatever it is, open and it allows that. Can you imagine? Because retail wants to get customers. Can you imagine on your phone? Boom, you just drove by so-and-so. Oh, holy cow, I can get, a free fry at McDonald's.
Now there was back in the day, there was an app that did that with crypto. It was called Aircoins, if I'm not mistaken. And like you would go to, and they were probably more prevalent at crypto conferences, but they'd be other places and they'd work with chain retailers, or they would just be geolocated and dropped everywhere. But you could do that with coins, and some of them were just they were worthless, and then some were actually some projects where you would get a couple cents here and there, and you could stack them up, earn, and get a coin and cash them out, whatever. There's no telling that can't happen. Like you work with Westfield, like say, let's just use the United States, like Westfield Quarter. I think that's the name of the mall system.
I believe that's what it was. It was Simon Malls. I believe that's
something. You got the Tanger outlets, all that kind of stuff, to where like you can on a pretty decently national level like reach out to some of these retailers and be like Nike, the basket stores, or whatever they have at like all these outlet malls. Like you get the coupon and they work there with that AR shit, like whether it's what's the game that people were falling off cliffs playing? What is that?
Pokemon
Go.
Pokemon Go. Thank you. Yeah, so it's just like that. Instead of Pokemons, you're getting the coupon to go get your new Nikes.
And especially for retail, because retail is it's a dying right. People, they're trying to get customers in. And, if you get digital and you go online, it's all good and thing. But, what about all the retail businesses and shops and restaurants and things like that? You would think that somebody's going to come up with some type of thing.
Like, hey, you never know. You might earn a free pretzel from Aunt Annie's. If you're walking around and you scoop up the pretzel, you get a free one. Like, incentivize people to be out there actually shopping in real life with, entice them somehow. And I think that's how you win the day. And I think we could shift back to it.
Or you can transfer it and give it to somebody else, and you get a little reward for it. Transfer it, trade it for something else. You could create a whole marketplace of trading things. Hey, we were over here. I'm not going to the women's shoe store, but hey, I like to go to the Adidas store. So who's got a coupon? I mean, you create a whole marketplace. Again, keeping businesses relevant, and with NFTs, and I think we're gonna have a future that's pretty fucking.
Mr. Hey, just so you know, Mr. Dude is not giving up his Victoria's Secret gift card. All right, that one's his.
It's for the culture, fam. It's for the content. But kind of like what we're all talking about, and we can use the word utility, but I just feel like that's like everybody says that. It's like making NFTs like kind of fun. Like this is like a new, different way to do it. And so I know I've briefly mentioned this other project before. So imagine it's like a post-apocalyptic wasteland, right? And we all mint our NFTs, and everybody up here has an NFT, and they take the NFTs and they put them in somewhat like a Rumble thing, but it's like a war room, and the NFTs go on like their journey, right? I drop my NFT in there, they go on this journey. My NFT runs into JChains NFT, kill each other. You accumulate points and like caps, right? And these caps can be used for future mints in the volume. You can also earn weapons and find treasures. And then the top warrior at the end of this war can actually be paid like Matic or Pole now, right? So I think it's just making things like that fun. So this one is we actually got him up on stage. So it's DigiCap. So I have a few of these NFTs, and I just find that it's super cool because they're minting like volume 3 starts today for like us holders and tomorrow for public. but you mint your NFT like the DigiCaps logo there, right? And then you drop them into the war, and then they all go to war, and there's this whole story, and it tells a story, and they fight each other, and then at the end, either a tribe wins, or whether or not it's just like solo battles, a person wins, then you win actual crypto rewards, right? So there's projects that are doing stuff like that. DigiCaps, you want to give us like a better rundown on that if you got a moment?
Yeah, sure, man. Cheers for having me on for a start. And I've been trying to chime in, but you guys have such a flowing conversation. I feel like I'm intruding if I come in and say
Oh, never,
something.
man, never.
But no, it's been good to listen to you guys, and thanks for having me here. Yeah, like Mr. D was saying, you know, we're just trying to make it fun, basically. So not just a utility, but something that you can get involved in. And you know, when you buy an NFT, you're not just buying a picture, you're not just joining a community, but you're actually getting involved in the community, and that's what it's all about, really. So we've got this mint on at the moment. Tomorrow starts up with the public mint with 8 poll. I think it's called pool now, right? I keep calling it Matic, but I guess I'm behind. So 8 poll per raider, and yeah, you know, it's good fun to get involved in. Like I seem to have got Mr. Dude just hooked, and I think he keeps losing though, and we need to get you.
Yeah, I've never won at all, but like I found a ray gun in one, and I found a dildo in another one that I could use as a weapon to beat people with. It's like it's just silly, different shit, right? Like it's just totally different than all the other NFTs that they just, you know, have a rumble and you win whatever. And I mean, DigiCaps could also be taking all this mint funds and whatever, buying a fucking Lambo. I mean, not with 8 poll per mint, but you guys get the point, where instead he like puts the rewards back, where if JChains wins, he wins 100 Matic or something along those lines. I divvy it up, right? So it's just cool seeing things being done differently. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it's worth it. It's cheap. The NFTs are cheap enough for the experience to be fun enough that it's like, oh, I'll tell someone else about this, no problem.
You remember?
Great.
It's funny that you say that. Like that was back in 2017, though. You know, projects, they were coins, though. They would do their ICO. They would launch, pull in 30 something million. Next week, you'd see the founder driving a Lambo. They got a new yacht. And you're like, all right, when's marketing kicking off? They're like, marketing? What marketing? Like, what? No. When pump? When moon? When Lambo? When do I get my Lambo? I want my Lambo too.
Now you have to wait for next cycle for that one.
I felt that way with Ethereum. People didn't even realize Ethereum started off as ICF too. I got that in, I think, 2014. We waited forever for that shit to come out, and it finally did.
Were you in Ethereum Classic?
Yeah, of course. For that, I mean, the real Ethereum before the hacking event. And then like, oh shit, we got to redo this. We got to fork. Everybody fork.
Move.
People don't even know. I mean, they don't even realize there's 2 versions of Ethereum. There's the version, and then the one that got fucking hacked. You know, and then it's like, oh shit, we got to do this now. And all the miners had to go over to the other side. And oh yeah, dude, we went through that. Thank you for that painful memory.
Crypto, am I right?
Here, I'll fix that painful memory. I just bought a Gotti.
There you go.
Woohoo, brother! Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. And you got a hell of a fucking deal on that thing right now. Oh,
that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, it's incredible, you know. And again, look at the space. I just saw 711. Jesus, this is good. Record breaking. Oh, 695. I talk.
Oh
Jesus
man,
Christ! I'm gonna shut up so we go back over 700 again. I get the hit. My God, this crowd's.
All right, here's what we can do. We're gonna do this just a few minutes early, because I feel like this might be the right time, because you were just saying that. Guys, this is what's gonna happen: is we're giving away $100 in Gotti, like we always do, to every 100 people in the space. So you can repost the space out. If you enjoy this conversation, you're having a great time, and you're like, man, this is really cool, I wish I could be a part of it. You could also raise your hand and come and speak and be a part of the conversation, because we love that. Now, don't ask about security and privacy and scalability of a project and the community, stuff like that. We don't appreciate those questions, but you are more than welcome to come up here and hang out with us and shoot the breeze and join the conversation. That's the whole point of what we do at the Web3 Breakfast, and kind of with this partnership of with Crypto Mag. And so we're talking about the crypto markets and just how we feel. Like, where do we think they're going? It's Monday morning, right? We just got through a nice little pumpski on the weekend. I call it a nice long. I hope you guys, if you're a trader, if you know how to do that maybe you saw some of that activity too, or maybe you're thinking like, man, this is my week. This could be the week. This could be the week. but it could also go down. Who knows? Not sure. Make sure you check your charts, do your research, but get in there if you can. That's what I'm saying.
Can I interrupt you real fast?
Always.
And a final thing. Did you ask, like, where do I think this is going? I know it's going up. I just don't know the speed at which it's going up. That's what we got to figure out.
Yeah, that is very true.
Slow? Driving Miss Daisy, or is it Autobahn here? You know, so here you go.
Let's see where we are at right now. Let me go to CoinMarketCap, and I can get us some updated prices so that we know. So we're 63,428 on Bitcoin. That thing has been just hanging around there. So we'll see what happens. If we're going to be a make it or break it moment, a moment in time, I feel like once the momentum swings, guys, it's just going to be on. There's just really going to be no containing it. I think up to at least 70, maybe even like 72 or 3,000. Love to hear what you guys think about that. Ethereum hanging in under 2,500 at 2,476 currently. Hey, if you need that 0.0001 penny on every tether, you could do that right now. Just saying. BNB 575. What else we got?
Can I give you guys a little trick, a little insider trick? But you guys are all insiders, you already know.
Mhm.
If you see Tether 0.999 and you see USDC 0.99 or 0.98, that is a very bullish thing. That means people are selling out of their Tether and USDC, lowering the price and switching into alts or whatever else may be. Now, if you see USDC or Tether at $1.01, no, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. So there you go.
You don't want that because that means people are loading up on the stables. That is a great point. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, everything we got to love to talk about Solana 147, baby, up 2% today. Down 6% on the week though. We will have to see Solana at $1,000 very soon, I think.
I'll take 200. I'll just take 200. We need 1,000. Can we just maintain 200?
That's one thing I'm looking at doing this bull run. I want to learn how to do trading, actually, like do some leverage trading and try to hunt those when we have these like 20% pullbacks in this bull market. That's when I want to start trying to like hunt those entries.
Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said about just waiting for that opportunity. I think somebody, was it this show or was another show that I was in, or something that I was watching maybe, where with like the right kind of dollar amount, you do a couple of those. You might only need to do like 3 to 5 trades a year, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm looking at like putting like $500 in while I learn something. I don't care about losing because like I've never traded, like I've never done leverage trading, so I want to try. What's a good platform? What do you guys use?
Let's look at like, come on, we'll get some traders on. Let's do the afternoon show one day. We'll get like a bunch of people to talk about that, and we'll actually do some trading. So if you guys actually do some trading and you want to be a part of that, hit me up in the DMs. We'll get a couple people. We can have like a show. We'll just talk about some strategies, what you guys do, what you look for, your setups, all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be fantastic to get a couple different perspectives. So if you guys want to do that, this is JChains. Hit me up, slide into the DMs. Let me know if you want to do that. We'll do that this. Do we want to do that this week? No. No. I'll be doing a lot of on-site content in Salt Lake City at the Karate Combat event. I'm flying Wednesday. I will be there Wednesday, Thursday. Fight is Friday. So I'll be on the lookout for. I've got a way, I think, to be able to stream remotely very easily. So be on the lookout for that. That should be fun this weekend.
Speaking of Karate Combat, I got a question. So I'm trying to get my stuff like karate tokens in the app. I have USDC on my. I swapped some Hedera to USDC on the app on the wallet. Can I just send the USDC over to the Karate app and then swap it to Karate token?
I don't think so. I think it's I believe it's HBAR and Karate token is all that's in there right now. LARPing said that they are working on some more integration so that you can get some other tokens in there. But right now it's either just HBAR or Karate, and there is a swap feature in there. But don't. And when I say Karate, it is also on Ethereum, but please don't get the Ethereum version and expect to get it into the app. That's not going to work. That is not set up right now. You can get into like a web app and do some stuff. It is very clunky. You don't want to do that. So don't get it on Ethereum right now. If you want to just buy it and hold it on Ethereum, that's one thing. But if you want to get it to participate in the ecosystem, you definitely want to make sure that you get it on HBAR and then send it over faster, cheaper, all that stuff. Plus, it integrates seamlessly, and then you can swap, and then you got the karate that you can vote. You got to have it in by Wednesday of this week, or else you're not going to be able to participate in up-only voting on Friday. The snapshot closes 48 hours before the event. Again, event on Friday, 48 hours before is going to be on Wednesday. So you have until Wednesday to get your either HBAR into the app. We'll just say that. You go to karate.com.
Yeah, I gotta get my H bar in there and do some betting. You gotta show me your picks so I can you pick.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna do that this week. Maybe what I will do is send out a post, because if you could also delegate your votes to me based on, and I'm gonna vote on every fight. So if that's something people are interested in, you can do that. And it's just JChains is my username there. But I'll put out a post later today, I think. After the show for sure, so that I could put it together well. And then, yeah, it'll have all that stuff in there. Link to get the app, all that stuff. You get 88 coins when you sign up. So you'll have 88 in there and a little bit of HBAR. So you've got some gas fund, and then, but you want to, have some more in there. It's really hard to, you are going to win up only, right? You're not going to ever lose. You'll never go lower than 88 unless you send it out of the app. You only just go up from there, but it's hard to win, multiple coins if you're not, betting a good amount. So I would make sure that you, if you've got some HBAR, if you got some crypto, you might as well. It is up only. You can't lose. So this isn't an endorsement. I know that I'm the voice of the Crypto Mag account. This isn't an endorsement. I feel like it's a good collaboration at some point, but this is JChains. This is my personal opinion. Just so you guys know, I just don't get confused, please.
Yeah, I allocated most of my portfolio in 2022 at the bottom. So like now I'm ready to degen, have some fun.
There you go. And that's wise, man. I think, you packed your bag, you put your mind to it. You did the research that you wanted to, you put your portfolio allocation together, and now it's time to have some fun with it, man. That's smart. Good for you.
Hey, Jay, just keep on talking, because the more you talk, I'm watching the market turn green. So can we just keep you talking for about the next 2-3 weeks, and everybody can retire here?
Yes,
so just keep on going.
I'll just start pinning
my friend.
my crypto addresses for your guys' donations, and you can just keep me talking. I'm gonna be like that monkey at the carnival.
Okay.
I'll get some symbols. I'll get the symbols, and
somebody has to swing by your house, throw some food at you. That way you can stay nourished. And
you guys see that South Park episode with we're playing World War Craft? Mom, toilet, mom.
Yeah, that's a gross one.
I would just assume that I would be staying here at the studio, and so you'd have to and with my door closed, people would have to literally like slide like a piece of cheese under the door and kick. No good. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, we'll get you Red Bull IVs.
I would do it. Yeah, you know what? They can, at the door's not locked, so someone could just come in. Yeah, just bring me an IV to keep me hydrated. Maybe like a little Home Depot bucket so I can use the restroom, so I don't have to leave. We'll just.
No. We could get you one of those green porta potties. One of those things. And put it in the corner over there.
The honey bucket.
Yeah. And then we'll have the honey wagon come in and pump that out for you.
Get you a bidet.
Please do.
No. Hey, he gets this thing to 100,000. He's getting a Japanese toilet, man. With
gold
a heated
one.
seat.
I want a gold one.
Japanese toilets are worth that, guys. The Japanese toilets even make music for those heavy loads.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you eat too much curry, you can go to the Indian restaurant and you'll make your own music when you You think that the sitar is playing, it's actually you, but that's okay.
It's just to smooth your.
I'll tell you what. There's nothing like sitting on a nice warm toilet seat. Your heated seat, guys.
Listen, there is something to be said about that. I don't get that opportunity. I don't have a heated toilet seat. We have a cold porcelain one, and if it's cold in the morning, so be it. That's what happens. One of these days after the bull run, I hope that to be on your guys' level and have a heated toilet seat.
That's where I live in Florida. Every toilet seat's heated. It's just natural that way.
Yeah, it was just nice and humid.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little moist when you sit down sometimes.
Yeah, nothing like a moist poo. It's just a great way to start the day.
We digress.
Yeah, we did.
I was trying to get this under 700 so I don't have to pay out as much. It didn't work. The numbers keep climbing. So there.
Send the hurricane already.
Yeah, don't you worry, guys. We're going to be fine this week. We're going to be giving away Gotti all week. And we do wish anybody that is in the Florida area the best of luck. Stay dry, stay safe. My goodness. We love and appreciate you. Smash the like for our Florida friends. If you care about our Florida friends, you're going to want to do that. Smash a like if you're watching on YouTube. If you are watching on X, you're going to want to hit the heart, specifically for our Florida friends. And this is not for not for selfish reasons at all. So do that. And if you are in the space, the best way you could do it is go down, hit the purple pill in the bottom right, and then do the things you got to do there. Also, if you go up to the top, we like to call it the breakfast table at Web3 Breakfast. Some other spaces will call it the Jumbotron or the Nest or whatever. We call it the breakfast table. So we set a couple seats. Today it looks like we set 3 seats. And if you go all the way to the first seat, all the way to the right, it says Monday Markets Updates on Web3 Breakfast, powered by Crypto Mags. That you're going to want to go to that. If you want to try to win $100 today, we're going to be giving away, it looks like at this moment, 700, working our way towards 800, which is out of sight, man. We've never given away that much, which means you're going to be burning $1,600 in Gotti as well. Not only giving away 800 if we get up there. That's wild. Right now.
And there's no coming back from burning. That's the beauty about it, is once you burn tokens, it's like, hey, you're going to put those back? No, they're gone, my friends, forever.
Nope, they're gone. So again, the ball's in your court to make sure you guys get that out here. Plus, it, not only does it get more people opportunity to potentially win money, but it gives more people opportunity to know what we're doing here at the Crypto Mag, as well as Web3 Breakfast, that we are fostering just an absolute amazing community. We have such a fun time chit-chatting throughout the week. And so we have this partnership on Monday, and then on Tuesday through Friday, we go back to hosting the show from the Web3 Breakfast account. And so tomorrow we'll talk about NFTs. It's NF Tuesday. Wednesday is Web3 Gaming Wednesdays. Thursdays, we split the duty between RWAs and Bitcoin. Talk about BRC20s, 404s, all that kind of stuff. Ordinals, stamps, all that stuff on Thursdays. And then Friday, if you guys are a member of the community, you know very well that pizza is near and dear to my and now your heart. And we do a pizza party every Friday. So that's what you can expect for the rest of the week on Web3 Breakfast. And so if you're like, damn, this has been fun, I can't talk today, but I would love to chat tomorrow, make sure that you tune in 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. You can always find it through the Web3 Breakfast account, but we do the voice. My voice is on the Crypto Mag account on Mondays. But we'll see, man. I think we got some things cooking in the background. We're going to see how we can ramp up some activity, because this has been nothing short than amazing. And so thanks to the Crypto Mag team, Nathan, for allowing us to do this. This has been awesome. Absolutely.
Who is Nathan? Are you there, Nathan?
I don't see him here today. He's usually behind the Liquid NFTs account, but maybe he's a busy guy. Nathan is, come to find out, it's so funny. Nathan prides himself on being one of Web3's hardest men to get a hold of, and somehow he's given me the crown on that I have become harder to get a hold of than he has. And so I will gladly take that.
When you left, we had a beautiful conversation. I enjoyed our conversation we had on Friday.
I love it.
Yeah, it was nice getting to know you guys a little bit more, to hear everyone's backgrounds. That was cool.
What's so funny is, if you're in this space, it's so funny that each of us are so different, but a lot of our crypto stories are so similar, because we've all gone through it. And just like everybody here, your stories are going to be unique, but very similar, because we're all going through the same thing at the same time together, and which is kind of cool. Sorry, interrupt you there.
Oh, good. So what's that? Do a pizza giveaway at a local pizza shop? We should definitely do that. Should definitely start doing a meetup. I need to start doing like a local to my region meetup, and like it makes sense because Atlanta's not known for its blockchain activity. Now we have the Blockchain Education Center, the BAC, which is or the Atlanta Blockchain Center, ABC. I think that's what it is.
I was gonna say Atlanta's kind of known for different kind of blockchain.
Not blockchain, which I feel like true. And I feel like there's a good opportunity to bring some financial literacy via blockchain into a community that could use it very well. And so that being said, eventually that is something that has always been a dream, is to start something like that. But I feel like a meetup is a great place to start. And I want to start doing that. And so...
Hey, what about pizza reviews, man?
Place. The pizza DAO will give you money, I think, if you go to like a local pizza shop, get them to do the pizza parties.
Yeah, I'm very well connected with so Bobcat's with the DAO, and then also Snacks. He's a real good friend of mine. Actually, I'll make that announcement some other point. But yes, I do want to do something more with the Pizza DAO. I do love their organization. I love what they stand for. I love what they do, not only for blockchain but for pizza. Did you say your question was to do pizza reviews?
Yeah, I was thinking, man, Portnoy does it.
I know,
You should be the Portnoy of Web3, bro.
I
That's
know,
you,
but
man.
like, dude, as much as I listen, you have to understand. I have definitely thought about that. However, it is just so not like an original idea that I can't even bring myself to do it. I have thought about doing it. I brought a camera. I brought a camera to a pizza place to do that, and I was like thinking to myself, like, no, that's Dave. That's not something that needs to be replicated because he was the creator of that, at least on a big level. And so I don't know. I've always thought about something with pizza, but I think for now, this neon sign behind me is good. And then the Friday proof of pizzas with the pizza party, that's where we're at. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a collaboration with Portnoy and we'll do some kind of pizza thing. That would make sense.
There you go, man.
You call it 2 bites. Everybody knows the rules.
I'm gonna one up that guy. Taking 2 bites, even though he takes more than 1 bite.
Oh, I know. He'll eat half a pizza if it's good. You know, and he's still checking the crust out, making sure it's all good. No, he's
Web
a real
3
good,
bites. 3 bites for Web3. There you go.
He's a good guy, and he's a crypto lover.
That's
just don't
true.
mention SafeMoon.
Ooh,
just don't mention SafeMoon to him, and you'll be fine.
We'll do a. You know what we'll do is yeah, I like the Web3 bites. And then it is you got to finish the piece of pizza in 3 bites.
Does that include the crust, though?
Do you consider now? That's a really good question. That is a very good question because there are slices. There are slices on a pizza that don't have crust. So, do you consider crust part of the pizza or not?
If the slice doesn't have a piece of crust on it, I'm not touching it. As an Italian, that is sacrilege. You got crust on it.
Yeah, but do you consider, like, in this challenge, because there's no sauce or any toppings or anything, for a 3-bite challenge, is the crust?
Well, that could be dangerous because you get some of these cheesy thing, and you get 3 bites of that cheese on that mozzarella, you're gonna fucking choke to death.
You're gonna drown on cheese.
Gag.
Hey, try this burrata slice.
There's some hazards that come with that. You know, you don't want to be like Portnoy, sitting there burning your face off. You know, with the pizza. What's the temperature? What's the cheese ratio to sauce? How thick is the bread? You know, is it crust? No crust? There's a lot of questions you got to ask.
So let's go back to that question. I know this is not crypto related. We'll get there in a second. But would you consider? Well, you know what? No, we're gonna save that for Friday. I'm gonna say you guys are gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to tune back in on Friday. If you love pizza, if you want to have this conversation, come back Friday. We'll be here all week. Don't worry. But if you want to come back for the Friday convo about pizza, that one. Even though I will be in Salt Lake this week for the event, we are still doing the show. Again, I've got the mobile setup coming with me, so we'll be good. So Friday, pizza show goes on, and I'll make sure that I've got pizza with me.
And if I'm not here, I'll be here in spirit. I just don't know with the storm here with communications, the internet, and all that fun stuff. But I'll be thinking of you guys if I'm not here. So
absolutely. I see Loudmouth's in the crowd. What's up, fam? How are you? Hopefully, I'll see you in Salt Lake in just a couple days. I know a couple people are flying Tuesday. I fly Wednesday. I'm super excited to get there and see everybody. Also, permissionless is going on. So if you guys get a chance and you're going to be out there, make sure you sign up for permissionless. What's up, dude? What's up, Loud?
What up, JChains?
How are you? What's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm packing, getting ready to fly out tomorrow to Salt Lake City to come see your baby face.
Let's go. Well, it's getting better, man. If you're watching the live stream,
back.
It's coming
back. I seen a video of you, and I thought, is that JChains' sister?
It was.
It looked good though. It made you look young. So
you know, I had a lot of good feedback, a lot of bad feedback. A lot of people said, "Bro, like I am not tuning back into another video until you have your beard back." Like I'm not doing it. And I get it. But it was good. It was good for the soul. I will tell you, I've been talking to Ben about it for a while. And I've been talking to some other people about just kind of doing like a beard cleanse, right? And then it had been months and my beard had gotten scraggly. I tried to trim it and the trim went horribly wrong. And I said, you know what? This is the perfect time to do the beard cleanse. And so we did it. And I tell you what, I feel good. I feel good doing it. And it's coming back though. So that's good.
Now you're getting ready for No Shave Vember, right?
100%. Yeah, I got a head start. On that one.
So, are we gonna do like maybe a big Halloween party in Salt Lake City, or what? What's there to do there? I've never been to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Man, I have not been there for. I've been to Utah to ski, and so I've been through Salt Lake, but never for an event like this. Man, this is going to be interesting, but I think we should definitely throw a Halloween party.
Well, plus they got the new NHL team and their concession prices are like from the 90s, like $3 beers, $4 nachos, catch a Utah hockey club game.
But is there really salt in the lake there?
Oh, yes.
Really? Can you float? Is there like enough salt that you'd float? Like a salt cake thing?
Pretty damn close.
It's not the Dead Sea.
Oh, I went to the Dead Sea and that bad boy stinks. And you do.
Yeah, it does. It smells like sulfur.
I can't say I've ever seen anybody swimming in the Great Salt Lake. There may be rules against it. I do not see anybody out there.
Well, I see Jenna X down in the crowd, and she had us go to the ocean in Singapore, and it was like a cesspool. It looked like a sewer plant, and she got into all these barges were lined up as far as you could see, like skyscrapers in Miami, right? It's just, and there was like plastic floating in there. I mean, it looked like we was in India Ocean or something. It was horrible. And she just like stripped off, jumped in the water, like, let's go. There's floating. Well, you can't chew bubble gum over there. So, you would think it would be really clean. No, it was disgusting. It looked like chocolate milk. It was horrible. Singapore, I was not a big fan of Singapore. I probably will never go back. You get $1,500 fine, 6 months in jail for jaywalking or chewing bubble gum. And if you hit a regular vape, $2,000 fine, 6 months in jail. Like, and there's always someone watching you over there.
What? So what do they do? What do they do for their vices there?
They drink and gamble. Like, and those two things are legal, but nothing else.
And they go to Thailand.
Do people?
Yeah.
Do they smoke cigarettes?
You can smoke cigarettes in designated areas, but don't you dare hit a regular vape. And if you get caught with weed, you can get caught with weed and go for life in prison. And when you go to jail over there, they beat you with a cane according to whatever your crime is. That's how many licks you get, up to 40 lashes with a cane.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a crazy country, bro.
Well, I mean,
I don't recommend it. I recommend going to Dubai.
Well, hopefully we'll be there in December, right?
Yeah, Abu Dhabi, right?
Is that Karate Combat? So we're going to be out there for the crypto fight night for the boxing stuff.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Ben's fighting Ansem, and then I'm working on getting some things squared away myself.
Well, I gotta know, since you hang out with Ben all the time, like, what is his strategy on Ansem and his 9-foot arms?
Dude,
like,
everybody saw Ansem he made a meme of himself in the last fight. Like, honestly, like, Ben comes in with like 3 hard body shots and Ansem is gonna fucking vomit and collapse.
Yeah, because he's like, what, 7 foot, 118 pounds?
Dude, he's a giant. I think he's got to be darn near close to like 6'5".
He's not a giant. He's not a giant like Crypto Crow, because he's like a giant and he's big. Like, right. Ansem is like a stick giant.
Yeah,
he's like
Crypto Crow is actually 7 feet tall. And he's like, 300 and something pounds because he's built up like an MMA fighter, right? Because that's what he was. He was like he's like an actual fighter. And so Crow's massive. But Ansem is probably a beanpole would be the best way to describe them, right? Real thin,
if
real
you stripped
lanky.
out, if you stripped off all of the skin, flesh, muscles, and everything of Crypto Crow, it still would look like he ate Ansem.
Definitely.
I don't think there's anybody in Web3
now,
that can
like,
beat
there's no
Crypto
way Ben's
Crow
going to
at
get a
fight.
face shot. There's no way Ben's going to get a face shot on Ansem. Like that's just not a thing. He's just going to have to attack the body. It's just going to be all body shots.
It would be
Defense
epic
on
if he
his head and
jumped
body
up.
shots on Ansem. That literally, I couldn't find another way that's going to work. Like you'd have to like almost jump up because Ben's like 5'10", I think, and so like
Yeah, but how epic would that be if Ben jumped up and punched Ansem in the face? Like that
knocked
would
him
be
out.
such a meme. That'd be a meme crypto chart, like green candles, like he's jumping up, just popping him in the face.
That would just be wild. That would
It's
be
going to
wild.
be a fun fight. It's going to be fun.
I was going to say something. You were talking about things you can do in Salt Lake. If you get a chance, it's a little bit of a drive. It's maybe like an hour and a half. Go up to Park City. They have this thing called the Alpine Coaster. You take a gondola or a ski lift all the way up. It's over a mile long, and you can take your little one with you on it. It is incredible, fun. Get a chance, go up to Park City. You can see all the Olympic history up there too. It is a great little town and something to get out of. A little bit different than Salt Lake. So there you go.
Nice. There you go.
Well, JChains, when do you get there?
Wednesday around noon.
Are you staying through the weekend?
I am leaving Saturday, I believe.
All right, so we're just straight from the party, straight to the airport.
You know it, man. You know it.
How many times have we done that in crypto? We just leave the party, go straight to the airport, fly across the country back to the house.
That's it, man. You bring your luggage to the coat check at the party and be like, hey, I'm back for this in an hour. I gotta go hit a flight, dude. Just about every time. At some point, you're there for several days. You don't have to hit them all. You link up for the good parties early on, and then you skedaddle, man. You let the DGens do the DGen things in the days after.
That's right.
Get it in and out for business. Take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, we're gonna have to load up the X picker pretty soon here. Looking like we're gonna be giving away $700 in GOTTI. I see 723 as the official count right now. If y'all can get that back up to over 800, we'll give away $800 in GOTTI. But doesn't look like it. I don't think you guys got the chops. I'll put you to the test. You got 8 minutes. I don't think you got the chops.
That's one thing we need more here in Canada. We need more crypto events over here. I feel like all the good stuff's in the US.
I always try to figure out how it fluctuates 15, 20 people in a second. It's just weird. Is that not people's?
Well, I think when you have that many people, you get some people that are checking in and checking out.
Yeah.
I wonder what the actual refresh ratio is from X. It's like, I feel like it's bouncing between around 710 and 733 right now. So I don't know. We'll see, guys. You may have it, you may not. I don't know.
It's like an epic battle. It's like watching Bitcoin price right there.
Yeah, man. Where is that right now? Because I got to figure out. And so technically, I still have to allocate $1,000 to another altcoin for the 5K portfolio. And then we've got our nice little stack of, all right, so 64.3. So I think Bitcoin's probably going to be well on its way.
2% in the last hour.
Yeah, it's ripping, guys. Let's go.
It's up more in the last hour than it is up for the last 7 days.
Let's just say everybody's getting the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip for Christmas.
Yeah, and a girlfriend. Y'all nerds are getting girlfriends. I got a wife, so I don't need one. But y'all nerds are going to get yourself a girlfriend.
2025.
Go
year of
nerds.
the crypto nerd girlfriends. Let's go.
You're going to say, hence the reason for the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Like, oh, shit.
What do we call them back in the day? JChains, ethos. We were about to have an influx of ethos come back into the crypto space.
Ethos.
I can just see a DeFi platform, a swapper called the White Swap.
Oh, really?
That's in Thailand.
Is that the one that you do and then you lose 50% of your tokens 6 months later when it files on you? Is that the same one?
No, right.
Yeah,
It's a smart.
Yeah,
No,
when it
dude.
goes public.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is not. It's based on the smart contract, man. As soon as you execute, it cuts half. They're like, good luck, pal.
Bro, JChains, you gotta watch the new Michael Saylor YouTube video. He says if you send him 1 Bitcoin, he'll send you back 2, bro.
We were discussing some of this kind of stuff today. Yeah, all good OPSEC to stay away from all of those kind of scams.
Be careful who you listen to in crypto.
Absolutely.
Especially if they haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, buy my trading course, bro.
Yeah.
Buy my trading course.
Come on, bro.
If they don't have a Twitter, don't listen to them at all. They are not here.
All right, let's get this official account here. 728. Yeah, y'all don't have it. Yeah, we're just gonna get 7. We're not getting 8. I wish you luck. One of these days, y'all do it.
Damn close, man. Got 760 there for a second.
I know.
I mean, everybody, all you have to do is just retweet the room, go DM a friend, interact with the post up in the nest, hit the notification bell beside JChains' name. I don't know. Maybe that'll work.
Sounds self-explanatory, but
well, listen, gas is cheap right now, so it's absolutely free to retweet this space, you bunch of degens.
I like that. Gas is cheap. Retweeting is free. Let's go. We are getting this thing set up over here on the X Picker. As you know, we like to use the X Picker now. Twitter Picker has turned to trash. X Picker, we are loving it. So we're getting this thing set up. So this is just me talking, filling time for you guys, for my procrastinator friends to get in there. Speaking of procrastinator friends, this is going to be, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to issue the warnings every day on every show and in posts and in all sorts of things. Guys, if you want to participate in the karate combat event this week, all right, the event is Friday night. All right. You've got to have your HBAR in the app by Wednesday afternoon, no later, or you are going to miss it. So you got 2 days, 2.5 days, wherever you live, maybe less if you live like in the future. But you've got until Wednesday afternoon to get your HBAR into the Karate Combat app. Remember, don't do ETH. It's not going to work. Do HBAR. Faster, cheaper, all that shit. And then get that into the Karate Combat app so you can vote on the event. It opens up on Thursday, closes an hour before the event on Friday. So that's your timeline. That's your homework for the week.
You can buy karate on ETH, but you can't vote on the app with it.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like I said earlier, like if you want to buy it and hold it as like an investor, 100%, you can buy the ETH version, but don't expect to get into the app. You got to go, like our LARPing said, you got to go to the web app. It's clunky. It doesn't really work. So just get the HBAR and go into the iPhone or Android app where you'll have a much better user experience and you'll get to vote and do all the things that you got to do.
JChains, what do you think about HBAR?
Honestly, Sleeper, man, I think it's going to have a huge future with the amount of institutional partnerships that it's got. It's massive, dude. It's the future, right? It's not blockchain, it's Hashgraph. And so it's like the next thing. And so you get the opportunity to invest in the future. Really, it had a shitty bear market. And so it is not performed at all. And so that's why also getting the HBAR version, you're getting like a double whammy, right? Because HBAR has not performed well. And then karate is down currently from its all-time high at one of the big events earlier in the year. And so, you know, you've got the opportunity again to pick up like a double whammy, double value by getting cheap HBAR and then swapping some over to the karate app that you can then participate in up only, so that you literally can only make more HBAR by earning more karate and then swapping it to HBAR. So you literally can't lose. You know, it's like an investment strategy if you play it right, that you can create more HBAR by winning more karate token. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right? Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement here. Nobody said anything, you chuckleheads.
Can we get some tabula, please? Some tabula.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got a question about HBAR.
Yeah.
Why is it that when you try to swap out of it, it seems like, you know, we're just talking about gas fees. It seems like it does have a fairly high gas fee. Like if I'm trying to get $1,200 out, they're trying to take $200. Is that just like the general exchanges just doing that, or what? What's the
I
deal
have
there?
actually not tried to switch back anything that I've converted over to HBAR for the karate token. Now I see Rose has got her hand up. Rose, do you have an answer to this?
I just wanted to say you guys are awesome for what you guys doing day after day, encouraging and giveaways to the community. That's great. Appreciate all of you. Take my regards.
Oh, thanks, Rose. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you.
Sounds like
No,
it sounds like bridging fees is what it sounds like. It sounds like there's probably multiple bridging going on, and then everybody takes their piece of the action when you start bridging. So is that what's going on? Maybe
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, because gas fees are usually really cheap on HBAR. That's unheard of. 200.
You know what we'll have to do is the next time we get. Well, I'm going to save this question, Neil, for Kyle, Postmaster. Yeah, next time he's in here, we'll ask him because he's like the Hedera guru. But I don't actually know the answer to that. I'm sorry, because I've only injected. I've not tried to remove anything from the HBAR ecosystem.
Are you upset with Postmaster JChains, or are you happy with him? Because he made that epic NFT of you, but then he made another NFT of you getting punched. Like, what's going on with that?
It's fine. It's fine. It's all part of it. Scammer Balls has got to have his NFT too, I suppose.
Scammy McScammer Balls. Are you going to his Firefest too?
Yeah, we're gonna be like I think VIP guests of it, and I'll hopefully Billy, if you're listening, still invite me. I'll probably call you out for a rematch live on stage when we come up there. But
you guys should get wasted and fight again.
I would honestly, dude. I have no desire to get wasted and fight. Like when I go to training camp, dude. I am alcohol free. I have no desire to drink and do any of that. It takes way too much to even think about that.
What would drunken karate pit look like?
Vomit, puke.
Yes, definitely puke. They have to turn the lights down a little bit.
Ugh. Yeah, the cleaning crew would just they'd charge a fortune for the cleaning crew there. You'd have to wipe the mat after every fight, I bet. Be puking blood.
It'd go from blood on the mat to puke on the mat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. With all that being said, guys, make sure you get HBAR into the app. Make sure you get your picks ready for later this week. I'll be doing like a deep dive later on about all the fights, and if you don't want to delegate, you can use those picks to do what you got to do. But speaking of picks, we got a pick. Let me just make sure. Chat it for a second. 760, so freaking close, you guys. We're just gonna go with 7 winners today. Let's switch the screen over here. You guys can see it. There we are. The winners for today are still loading. All right, we got 0x Alex _ BTC, Gagangable, Narazani 22, Godfather 126125, Harataru _ ETH, Within Web3, and Big Mouse 97 _ ETH. Congratulations.
Harataru was not even close, but that was way better.
There's our winners. Congratulations. I'll shoot you guys a DM. You each won $100 in GOTTI today. Remember, it is audience participation. So the more you guys share, the more we care and the more we can give out. So we're giving away $700 in GOTTI today. M-Kid's going to burn $1,400 in GOTTI as the
that's like 4 tokens almost. Yeah. So that's not for us.
GOTTI Inferno, man.
That's a decent burn. We're going to push this up closer to 552 now. I think we're getting closer to it. So
there it is. And guys, this week, I know we are going to reward our YouTube people this week. And I'm not going to tell you when because I don't want you to go there just to win and take it from the people that are there. So good luck. All right. There it is. That'll do it for today. That'll do, pig. Guys, go out and do the things you got to do to make yourself productive, right? And if you are living in the path of a storm, please be safe, my God. If you need a place to come park, let me know. I got a spot for you to park a car, park an RV, park your family, and to get out of the harm's way. Whatever you got to do, just let me know. Guys, it's all we can do, right? We can take care of our friends and family because it seems like the federal government's not going to do it. So See you guys later. 4 p.m. Does that sound agreeable to y'all? I think so.
Dark MAGA.
There it is, man. Let's get it. That's going to do it for today, guys. Have a wonderful day. Make yourself great. Again, it's all about the consistency. And if you can't be back tomorrow, that's fine. If you're back on Friday for our pizza orders and all the fun that we're going to have, having the conversation of, is pizza without a slice, without crust, considered pizza? We'll find that out on Friday. We got a full week of great stuff planned for you guys. So just keep pushing forward. Have a great week. Adios, mi amigos. Where's the damn button I gotta press? That's crazy. All right. Woo! There we go. We got it. See you, friends.